Hey guys, Dave here with the Proof of Manliness YouTube channel, and I wanted to cover something that actually just happened to me. So it is summertime here. It's been getting mid 80s to even the high 80s here where I'm at, and my air conditioning stopped working. Basically, it's running, but it's not really cooling the place as much, which means that humidity in my house here went skyrocketing upwards. And I went to smoke a cigar the other day, and I grabbed this here Perla del Mar Toro just to hang out on the couch and enjoy it. And I noticed that it is very squishy. Let me show you. I don't know if you can actually see it. You see how squishy it is? So that tells me that it is over-humidified. So I went into my humidor and I checked all of these cigars, and a lot of them are in fact very squishy. So they're all over-humidified. I checked my humidor and it's reading about 72, 73. It's hard to really tell exactly what it is because the hygrometer in there is actually pretty cheap, as a lot of them are at these cigar shops that you buy. So first off, you don't want a over-humidified cigar because they're squishy. They tend to burn horribly. The flavor kind of turns more into steam and you don't get the full flavor out of it, and they're hard to light. We all know that wet tobacco, anything wet is harder to light, and that's the same with cigars. So what I'm doing, obviously I'm recalibrating my hygrometers to get the proper humidity. I moved my humidor downstairs to the basement and I have it open. I'm going to let it air out for a few hours here. And I took all of these cigars out of the humidor and I put them in this box. This is just an old brick house box that I have made out of Spanish cedar. And it's what you call dry boxing. Basically, it took the cigars out, put them in a non-humidified environment, hoping that the Spanish cedar of this brickhouse box will absorb all of the extra moisture in there. Now come tomorrow, once my hydrometers are recalibrated and I know that they're reading properly, and once my air conditioning is fixed here in a day or two, I will put these cigars back into the humidor and allow them to kind of recoup, kind of rebalance out to where they need to be. That's what I'm doing, dry boxing. Now, if I decided that I wanted to smoke one of these cigars in an hour or two or this afternoon, I can just take one out, leave it on the counter, and let it dry out naturally. But the problem is, my place here is about 73 degrees. Which isn't too hot, but the humidity is coming in due to the air conditioner not drying out the air. So I'm pretty much living in a very humid environment now. So being humid on the outside of the humidor, then being humid on the inside of the humidor is just causing problems. So I'm dry boxing them. I'm going to let this sit for like a day or two, see how they're at, and then once everything's balanced out, I'm going to put them back in the humidor and go about as normal. So that's all I want to talk about, guys, just kind of what to do with over-humidified cigars. Remember, you can always just dry it out on the counter and it'll be fine. It's not going to hurt it. But if you want to do it slow and steady like me, then dry boxing is probably your best bet. That's all I got, guys. Just sip it.